and raw
I am
data.
a little worried about quality
That's
of
the
life
important
stuff in
thing.
this
One
game.
thing
I
that we
hope
are absolutely including is
the
when
quality
you're
of life is there,
within
even
a
though
node
it is
or
cooperative.
an
I don't want it to
economic
be like a
region, when you're
chore to
within the
do things
node,
necessarily.
you are at, let's
No,
say
it's
you
a
go to the
weird thing to
crafting
say,
station.
but
You have access at that crafting station to pull from. That is something that is what's the word? Ease of like
quality of life, quality of life, quality of life.
Thank you.
So Scott, here is, I've been thinking about this a lot this past week, and this is really making me worried. Like, this is my biggest worry for this game. So the biggest worry is, you remember when you got your very first iPhone? Like, it was really cool, but you probably don't remember this, but when the second iPhone came out, it was way better, right?
I don't think I had I think I probably got like the 3rd gen.
Okay, well, you're not helping my example here. Okay.
Keep making it
My
anyway.
point is, the first generation of something is never the best version of that thing, right? So in my examples before, I always said I wanted a game like Arcade with all the quality of life and respect of a player of Guild Wars. And so my worry for this first iteration of Ashes of Creation is it's still closer to the Arcade end of the spectrum instead of the Guild Wars. Like, that it's gonna be a little too much work. Not work is the wrong thing. I don't mind putting in time into a game, right? Like, have no issue with that. But just some of the quality of life things, like if you get killed and you're a non-combatant, like you don't fight back, you still get penalties. Like, you lose XP, right, when you die. Like, things that are pretty harsh. You know, I would think like, hey, if you don't fight back, you don't lose XP. Or if you're fighting a mob and someone's like griefing you, damaging you, and then you die, like, I would like it if you didn't lose XP in that situation, but you're going to, right? And so my worry is that the next company who makes, because people are going to copy Ashes of Creation if it's good, right? And so my worry is that that next version is going to be the good version, the even better version. You know what I mean?
I do.
And so,
I do.
not that it's a big deal. The first version has to happen for the genre to move in a different direction, right? And so that is good. And I don't know, maybe that's a weird thought. Maybe it doesn't even make sense to you or matter in a way.
I see what you're saying. I think, though, this is where the community is going to come in to play, because whether he's talking about the crafting materials like he just mentioned, or not fighting back like you just mentioned, then that brings in the necessity to hire mercenaries or to have dedicated people who I guess do the caravans, I guess, to move the materials. Like, it seems that every aspect they bring up is just encouraging that teamwork and utilizing everybody that's part of your guild or whoever. The only thing I see as a problem is if you are purely a solo player, that it seems like quality of life would be kind of difficult. But for people who are working together, it seems like everybody's going to have a role to play. So I think what you're kind of alluding to is that, are you going to have to spend more time in this game? Like, you yourself, are you going to have to put more time for grinding or whatever it is? And I don't know if that's the case if you have other people to play with.
Yeah, I do. And that leads me to my next point, because you're right. Having people to play with will be key in this game, which I do like. But I guess my fear, to compound on that, or to go the extra step on that, is, let's say our friend group who hasn't played together in a long time, but we are excited for Ashes, gets in, and 2 people decide, you know what, this is way too hardcore for me. Then we've already lost a portion of our group. You know what I mean? And I understand that people are just going to say in the comments like, well, this game isn't for everyone, Tom. Maybe you need to go find another game. You know, and I understand that. But
Sure.
Again, MMOs want the most amount of people possible. And so maybe to your point, through alpha to feedback, through beta feedback, you know, I need to express my concerns as well as other people. And instead of waiting for a second iteration of this type of game to be better, the longer Ashes is out, if they really are listening to player feedback, hopefully we have the ability to form Ashes along with what the developers want into an experience that we really want in this game. So I don't know. That was my side tangent. Go ahead.
It's fine. And they are trying something new. They are innovating. So there's going to be shortcomings. And I think that's just to be expected. But at the same time, I can't imagine them not putting in fail safes for certain things as they go on. Because let's face it, there are going to be solo players that do want to play this game. And I don't think they should be punished, so to speak, for being a solo player. But it's hard. It like you said in the comments, go find a different game. But still, I can't imagine in today's gaming industry that they would make an MMO that doesn't have certain fail safes for some people.
At the end of the day,
that it's at least not game breaking.
Yeah, at the end of the day, if we do play Ashes and it is too hardcore or not respectful enough of our time, I 100% respect what they are doing. And I do think it is going to move the genre forward. And so we will see games in the future that come out that are going to be a direct benefit of what Ashes of Creation has done, you know, in the space. So that is all. This is a positive. So this little concern I have is not like a huge deal. You know, I think Intrepid doing what they're doing is nothing but a good thing for the genre as a whole. So anyway,